Let's begin. Insert copyright-free music and intro here. What's up everyone, it's me your boy Joe back with another video, and this time we're going to be looking at the IO Volare. Anyhow, this one is one of two IEMs which is made by the IO brand, the other one being the IO Sogno. This IO Volare is $599 as of the time of this video, and it's packing 1 DD, 4 BAs, and 4 ESD drivers all into this bad boy. A quick disclaimer with the IO Volare. This IO Volare was purchased by me. I got it from Headphone Zone. Shout out to Headphone Zone even though they're not sponsoring me yet. Keep you posted, guys. But all thoughts and opinions are my own for the IO Volare. Without any further ado, let's begin. Alright, let's unbox the Volare. Starting off, the Volare is already having a huge, luxurious boxing experience. You can see the branding is written in all the sides. It's written IO Volare with the graph. And let's begin. Starting off, you can see that it has a magnetic opening, and once you open it, you're greeted with the Volare box itself in the top and 3 drawers in here. Has a jewelry look to it. You could remove the top part for usage of this particular flap over here. And another important thing, this bottom part can be removed. So this is where the IEM goes in. Nice, good, snug fit. The cable is a modular cable. It's having 2.5, 3.5, and the 4.4 jack. It's said to be a copper cable. It's also having the indicator for the right and the left. You can see this one's the right side. Next, we don't have 1 or 2, but we have this many ear tips. So you could surely do a lot of tip rolling and see whichever ones you like and whichever one's comfy for you. We have some phone tips. We even have tips which looks like spin fits, and we have some hybrid tips as well. So you could go ahead and pick whichever ones you want. And finally, we also have a 1/4" jack if you want to connect it to some amps and the sort. And we have here the warranty and paperwork. So you can see to actually plug it in, you could match the symbol. So as you can see in the unboxing, you pretty much get what you pay for in this particular IEM. The stuff that you're getting, the accessories, and of course, a really good looking case. You can see this kind of like leatherette. I'm not sure if this fake leather or real leather, but you get a leatherette finish anyways. And the IEMs are fitting pretty much perfectly on point. And as I mentioned in the video as well, you could remove that foam, and please do. Some people don't remove it and then saying that it is not having any space. So it has plenty, okay? So looking at the cable, you could see that the cable is really good and it's really pliable, and it has a modular connection, which I really like about it. It is an oxygen-free copper cable, so it's one of those copper varieties. It has a really good black finish, and it has a chin slider in here, you can see from there, and it has a Y split, a really nice Y split as well. So all in all, perfect packing, and it has the branding written all over it. But a comfy cable nonetheless. Let's go for a fit test. This is me trying to fit the IEMs. Pops in really well. The cable in the back is also pretty comfy. It's not scratching the back of my ears or anything. And the cable has no memory, so when I do keep it on the table, it's pretty comfy in that aspect as well. Now we go for the look test. This one is my left ear. And this one is my right ear. Comfort-wise is amazing. I used to wear this on for hours on end. No issues at all, no fatigue whatsoever. So, moving on from the cable, let's move on to the other accessories that you've seen in there. That is the countless ear tips. You have not one, not two, but 15 pairs of ear tips for you to try out and see which one is fitting you the best. They are all really different. They all have some kind of different characteristics to them. I do have some personal favorites if I would like to point out. The naming scheme apart, I kind of like the TW45, this particular set. It's nice and comfortable. It gives a good strong fit. I'm personally not a foam guy myself, but there are other foam styles out there. And another close personal is this ST15 over here. So let's blast some music in these bad boys and get back to you.
A few moments later.
So tuning wise, the Volare is tuned to be a perfect Harman tuning whatsoever. It has a really good vocal energy and it has a good bass boost, so you could get those thumpy beats going. If I were to talk about the kind of gear that I'm using, I have tried it in my DAP, I have tried it with Bluetooth DACs, and I've tried it in my FIO K11 as well. I would say that the Volare is having a high power requirements, because if you are putting it into phones or Bluetooth DACs, you would need to crank the volume a little bit higher to enjoy more of the nuances of the Volare. But it's not a major requirement, but you would get really good outputs from the Volare provided you use better output sources and more powerful ones as well. With all that said, let's get to the first song. This time I'm going to be listening to PS5 featuring Alan Walker by Salem Elise. Now this one is a good song with a nice good thumpy rhythm to it. That's what I like about it. And it has male vocal as well as female vocals. Bass wise, the bass line is really clear, very crispy. It's really thumpy. It has that energy to it, which is nice and something that I appreciate. In terms of vocals, there's a lot of details present in the vocals, both the male vocal and the female vocal, with the female vocal coming a little above the male vocal, but not by a long shot at all. Micro details wise, I would say there's a lot of micro details and a lot of nuances in the song, and it's being reflected perfectly by the Volare. I would not say the Volare is shouty at all, provided you're giving proper sources. If you are giving a warm source to the Volare, I say it really brings out the richness of the music. If you give brighter sources to the Volare, which is already tuned in a Harman fashion, then you might get a light shoutiness from the sources. But provided all of my sources are warm as of now, I say this is a perfect rendition of this song and I like it a lot. The next one that we're going to be listening is Pam. I like it. This one is a song from Sunmi, and this one has a lot of different instruments and layerings to it, which I really like. The Volare is doing a very good job at giving each instrument a particular position. So, i.e. imaging wise, Volare is awesome at it. In the song, there is an electric guitar that plays ever so subtly in the background, and it's being picked up perfectly well by the Volare. That's what I really like about it. And it doesn't meddle with the bass at all. So the bass line plays its own, and it's all nice, crispy, crunchy, thumpy bass. And along with that, another layer of the electric guitar, and along with that, the rest of the instruments and her vocals. And her vocals, beautiful vocals, it's also nice and highlighted, which I really love as well. So overall, perfect rendition of the song. The other song that we're going to see is Ponte Loca by Daddy Yankee. In this one, when you're going to talk about reggaeton, there's a very good rhythmic thumping that will be happening in most of their kinds of songs. I would say that the Volare's rendition of the thumping is there, provided it's not having that kind of mind-crunching bass, but very good, very clean and detailed bass. It is thumpy, but just in the sense, I would not say mind-boggling thumpy as compared to bass head level IEMs, but in the sense of a Harman style tuning, in that way, when you look at it, that bass is well controlled, well thumpy, and it's nice and powerful, provided it's not having that ear-shaking thump that you're expecting. The instruments are clean overall. I would say that there's no bleeds between the bass to the mids. It's very clean in that aspect. The male vocals is very clean. I like Daddy Yankee's vocals and the way that he sings and gives that rhythm a lot. It's really done well, and no hissing or any kind of shoutiness with the Volare. All in all, a really good song, and I enjoyed it, and it's done really well with the Volare. The last song that I'm going to be trying out is Radicret by a name in Japanese that I will keep in here because I don't want to butcher the name. So this is a kind of instrumental, and I would say more close to glitch hop, and it has a lot of instruments and a lot of layers in it. And I would say that it's done beautifully well with the Volare. There's a piano that plays around in the song, and there's an electric guitar, really good thumping electric bass guitar, and the drums, kick drums and snares, beautifully done in this song. I would not say it's a song, maybe it's a music, something in that sense. Like I mentioned, the thump is a little less as compared to bass head ready IEMs, but it's something that I am enjoying. It is something which is done really well, and it is well controlled. So that is something I do like about the bass when it comes to the Volare. The kind of feeling that you get when the piano is playing all around your head mixed with the electric guitar, it's something of a symphony, and I would really recommend the song as well as listening to it with the Volares. All in all, a beautiful music, enjoyed it to the max, loved it. Okay, so let's get to my final words about the Volare. First and foremost, it's really comfortable to wear. I am wearing this for long hours whenever I'm working or whenever I'm doing anything at all. It blends in my ears, basically just blends in my ears, and I don't even feel it to a point where am I wearing earphones or not. So that's something I really do like about the Volare. The cables and whatever you're getting with the accessories is a really good price to performance ratio when you're talking about endgame worthy IEMs such as this. We're talking about $599 in here, so you want to get something which is worth of whatever the money that you're paying. When you look at it in that way, you're getting an awesome IEM, you're getting a really pretty box, you're even getting modular cables, that too a very good quality modular cables. You're getting a vast assortment of ear tips. So that's a perfect package to me, according to what I feel like someone who wants to jump into an endgame and hold on for it as long as for dear life. When it comes to the sounds, I would say perfect Harman implementation. Nothing wrong with that Harman implementation whatsoever. So it has that perfect blend of bass. It has really good staging. It has that surround holographic environment whenever you're wearing it. The bass, albeit a little low, I would say a very, very small amount lacking as compared to me as my tastes of being a bass head. But the details in this, it's amazing details for what you're getting. That EST is implemented perfectly well in here, provided you give the kind of powerful sources that I've listed before. That brings out the extra clarity and the engaging factor of the Volare, I would say. All in all, this is something that I would give, without any hesitation, 5 full stars for it being the end game for anyone who wants to get a Harman implementation. That said, thank you everyone so much for watching. If you do like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give me a thumbs down. I don't know. And do let me know about what you think about the IO Volare down in the comments below. Until then, this is Joe, and I would see you in the next video. Peace.